Friends, it's a very exciting time of year. It's autumn planting time, which means we get to plant all of the bulbs for spring next year. So I'm going to tell you today my top 10 bulbs for planting for a gorgeous display of blooms in March, April time next year. Now, I don't know if you have looked on any of the websites that are selling bulbs at the minute, but if you go onto them now, you can get really good deals. You can get like ones discounted prices because they're wanting to sell them off, because it is coming to that time where really they should be going in the ground now. So I actually ordered most of mine in April because they're ones that I really do not want to miss out on. So I will tell you what they are now. Now, obviously I picked them so that they have really long stems, have a good vase life. I pick ones that are good for cut flowers. So the ones that I'm going to tell you about today are all really great, tried and tested faithfuls that I get every year. So number one, Amazing Grace. Beautiful name for a tulip, and it is so beautiful because it's like a big peony type, and it's like a really deep purple pinky colour. I also plant it with my number 2 favourite tulip, which is Copper Image. They go so well together, and Copper Image is, as it says, copper. So they're just like a really beautiful planting combination when you put them both together. Number 3 is Charming Lady. Another really pretty name for a stunning tulip. I grew this last year and I could not keep up with the demand. Everybody wanted Charming Lady because it's so beautiful. It was like an orangey apricot yellow colour, but it wasn't any of those colours overtly, so it was so special. Because if you go into the supermarkets like in the springtime, and you can get tulips, you can get cheap tulips, you can get them in just like plain white, all these like colours like that. But whenever you go online and order bulbs, you get the most stunning varieties. There's so many more varieties out there than your standard yellow and red tulips. So those are my top 3 tulips. Number 4, Burgundy Lace. I am really quite partial to a fringed tulip. So that's like one that has like little wee spikes on top. They're not sharp, but they're like fringed, really lovely. And Burgundy Lace is just such a winner. Really long stems, lovely deep colour, so easy to grow, prolific. I just love it. And on that fringed theme, I love a white tulip as well. So my number 6 will be Swan Wings. It's a lovely white, pure white tulip. You can plant it en masse just with white, it looks lovely, or it goes with any other colour at all. White tulips always seem to be really popular for cut flowers, and also in wedding work is absolutely brilliant too. Number 6, another white tulip, Mount Tacoma. Grow this every single year. It's like a double peony type, gorgeous tulip. Works really well. Stems aren't just as long as the other white ones, but it's so beautiful. It looks really great in events. It just looks lovely, just with a pile of eucalyptus in a vase. Absolutely love it. So number 6, Mount Tacoma. Add it to your list. And number 7 is Brownie. Absolutely beautiful colour, like a copper colour but slightly darker, hence the name Brownie. Is almost like a brown colour, so beautiful. Another double tulip. I really love the ones that look like peonies because they are so unusual, and whenever everybody sees them they're so shocked, oh, is that a tulip? Because it doesn't look like your standard tulips that you get from the supermarket. So top tip, look for ones that are like that because it's really a joy to see them in the springtime. Number 8 is Black Hero. You've maybe heard of this one. It is a very popular one, for good reason, because it is beautiful tulip, really unusual. You don't often see a flower of that colour, like such a deep colour, almost black. I would dry the petals on it as well. Absolutely stunning. Really popular in wedding work. If someone's up for that, quite an unusual colour in the springtime, but I probably would use most of my Black Heroes just in bouquets at that time of year because they look so spectacular. And I love to plant my Black Heroes with my number 9, which is spring green. So spring green, as it says, just like a green and white colour, but so lovely. When you have so much colour from all these other tulips, it's really lovely and refreshing to have that spring green. And I love it because you can put it with anything and it makes the other tulips stand out. So it's like almost like having a filler flower as well. So absolutely love spring green. You can get all these, you know, on like Farmer Gracie or places like that now, and you could get them at a discounted price. Now for my final one, it's number 10, but actually it's my ultimate favourite tulip. So really it should be number 1. But I absolutely adore brown sugar. I hate it if I have a year when I can't get the bulbs, and it did happen on 2 occasions. And I missed it so much because not only is it a stunning colour, it has the longest stem length that I have ever seen in any of our tulips, but it is scented, and the scent smells like roses. It's heavenly. There's nothing as nice as having a flower that's not only a stunning flower to look at, but has a really heavy scent. And you don't often get really heavy scent with tulips. So if you go into Tesco or whatever your local supermarket is, you'll never get a scented tulip. But the brown sugar, I cannot recommend them enough. So those are my top 10 varieties, the varieties that I try not to go a year without growing. To be honest, I could add so many more to that list. I'm actually planting a few this year that I haven't ever planted before, so they're not on my top 10 yet, but come next spring I'll show you those, and then maybe next year the list will be different. But if you can get hold of any of these, you will not be disappointed. I highly recommend them. And this is a great time to be getting some tulip bulbs, because over the next few weeks I'm going to be doing a series just showing you how to plant tulips, and you'll be able to follow along in the process of what we do here at Origin and getting all our tulips in the ground and in crates and just different ways of planting them, so that we have a real lush display next spring. Cannot wait for tulips. They are just the most gorgeous flowers. They're just like a signifier of the start of summer to me, because it's kind of like that end of springtime when they're coming up in all their glory, and you just get a taste of what's to come. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell to get notified as well, so you know whenever we're putting out the videos of our planting process. See you next time.